Wait, test yours one more time. Bro just spoke Mr. Krabs. It goes beep boop.
Beep boop boop bop boop boop beep.
I want to be a penguin. Penguins are cool. I would be happy feet.
Penguins are, and they always with their fam, like
Right.
squad deep in it,
Very loyal, and then they just be having fun, sliding on their tummies and stuff.
tapping their feet. Oh, happy. Say no, stop.
I wish I was a penguin.
Penguins can't fly, and that's I feel like I really want to fly. Like that's why I want to
That
be a
part.
bird.
They're like more of a fish-bird hybrid,
Yeah.
but nobody talks about that enough.
That's real as fuck.
Like, they're not even, they be like, oh, they're birds, they're fish.
Yeah, because they be swimming like crazy.
And they look at their, like, not hands,
They
but
got fins and
fins,
shit.
and that's their wings.
How about that?
But they lay eggs. Fish lay eggs too. Fish and birds are related.
Fish do lay eggs.
Hold on.
How about that?
Hi, guys.
Hi.
I'm here with a very special guest. Drum roll, please. Yeah. I'm here with my good friend Jaharrah, and I'm excited. I'm really excited to get started today. So first, I'm going to introduce what this is. So this is a new segment I'm introducing to my channel called Behind the Melanin Mind. And it's for creatives by a creative, and I just want to dive deeper into the creative journey, the process, the behind the scenes, and all that good jazz. And I want to shout out my sister. Check out her podcast. It's called Influence Speaks. She's doing great things. So let's get started. First, we're going to ground down. This is my sound bowl, the root chakra, known for grounding, safety, and just, clearing out that energy. So just take a deep breath. Okay. One more. Okay. Also brought us some tea to sip on while we talk. Still hot too, I feel it.
Damn.
I literally just made it like a couple minutes before. Okay. First question. Are you ready? All right. What are your current passions right now?
My current passions, I really recently, not really recently, just past like year or so maybe, I've been really into like music, writing music, creating, DJing.
Yeah.
Just a lot of that. I'm getting into yoga, meditation, a lot of shadow working,
I love to hear that.
chakras. I'm trying to just reinvent myself, find out who I really am, because we're getting older,
Exactly.
I'm growing out of like my teenage self and going into my 20s.
Your birthday's coming up too.
Yes, I'm gonna be 23, so a lot of changes. The frontal lobe is developing.
That part.
Yeah,
I feel like that needs to be talked about more, like the importance of shadow work as you grow up, because those old wounds and stuff, if they go unresolved, yeah,
and I definitely think they've been like helping me with like my craft and stuff, like especially writing and stuff. Just like thinking about everything that's been going on in life.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like the deeper you go within, the deeper you can like connect.
Yeah, and create. It helps you.
I love that. That was such a good answer. Okay. So what fuels you creatively? Like any motivations, goals?
When it comes to like music and stuff, I think I'm most like creative when I'm like going through things, honestly. I guess that kind of brings me back to like the shadow work and all that stuff. But like when I'm like overthinking or like overanalyzing a lot of things, I feel like that's when I create the most. It's a way to just release, and I feel like that's the only way I can really like express myself.
Right. I love that.
Yeah.
Like alchemy.
Yeah.
Turning, like to say, pain into power.
Exactly.
Not sitting in it. I feel like emotions are a gift. Like when you use them, like you said, great shit happens. Okay. So when do you feel you're most creative?
Honestly, at night. I feel like when I'm going to sleep, that's when my mind like wanders the most, really.
It's like, nah, you're not going to sleep. Get
Yeah,
up.
exactly. And like I just start thinking of all these different things, like coming up with lyrics, beats, all these things, like when I'm trying to just relax. I don't know, my mind just
Probably because you're in such a relaxed state.
probably. I never thought about it that way.
Intuition is probably louder.
Yeah. I don't have a lot of like distractions and stuff around me. I can really just sit and be with myself. And I think that's when everything really starts churning.
Okay. So when do you feel like you're least creative? Like maybe blocked or anything, or like, you know?
Honestly, when I'm trying to force it, when I'm trying to sit down and be like, okay, I'm gonna do this right now. That's when I feel like I have nothing. Like I feel locked, you know. I can't force myself to, like, even drawing and stuff. Like I can't force myself to just sit there and try and write or draw or create, because nothing's gonna come to mind.
Yeah.
I just have to let it flow to me.
I definitely get that. So to you, what is the hardest part about being a creative?
Personally, I have a lot of issues with like people pleasing and just like pleasing other people instead of myself. So I think I worry too much about what others are going to think, which stops me from really doing what I want to do and creating how I want to create or what I want to create, because I'm scared like the mass won't like it, you know?
I definitely get that. I definitely get that. So what do you do to get out of those blocks and like to get out of that fear, the resistance?
Honestly, I'm still working on that. I'm still trying to figure it out, because I still do let it stop me a lot of the time. But yeah, I think it's just a process, honestly. I just have to start telling myself, like, fuck them, honestly. Honestly, like, just,
I mean,
you know?
that's like every creative feels that block, because it's always them people out there that, you know, people trying to just jam up that energy, but it's a part of the becoming, honestly. Okay, so I know that you're an architecture major. How would you say that architecture or photography has changed the way you see the world?
Honestly, I think it helps me actually see the world, if that makes sense.
I do.
Because I feel like before I would just walk outside and just be like, you know, I'm here but I'm not present. And I think like
that
being like in architecture and then like taking the photography classes, I think it helps me really just sit and appreciate the things around me, and I really like start to look at it for what it is and not like, I don't know, you know.
I get it. Like, especially being more present.
Yeah.
Because it's like when you're behind the camera like this, like you're literally looking through a lens.
All the details. There's so much detail in every little thing.
Yeah.
That you wouldn't really just sit and think about like on an everyday basis. But like when you're being taught those things, like taught like the structure and like how you're supposed to look at things, or like just different ways of seeing things, it just makes you look like at things differently. I don't know.
I get that. I remember we had a conversation before about like sacred geometry and like, because we were just staring at a building and we was like, how did that get there?
Yeah.
And you told me, that's when I found out you did architecture, and that's what made me think of this question. Oh yeah. Okay. What is your go-to routine for getting in the flow?
Honestly, music helps a lot when I'm like, I think I like to sit with myself, maybe a little bit of meditation and just listen to music. I think what music I'm listening to also forms like what I want to do in a sense. So
I get
that. Normally if I'm listening to like a sadder playlist, you know, my work is going to be maybe like darker colors, like blues, blacks, purples, grays, and stuff like that.
Definitely get that. I feel like I'm similar too. Like, lo-fi beats help a lot. Like, they literally have beats for like focus, ADHD, stuff like that, and I'm like, that has helped me. But okay, so if your creativity had a color or texture right now, what would it be?
Green.
Green.
I've been feeling really green.
You have green on.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's really calming. I think I'm just in that like point of my life where I want to make things that bring me peace, and I don't know why I associate green with peace. Maybe
I mean,
like
look
nature.
around.
Yeah,
It's so
like
peaceful.
yeah,
Green, yeah, and money.
yeah, exactly. And the texture, I don't know, something like soft and fluffy.
like like a cat.
Yeah, or like a cloud.
Well, imagine you could
I don't
touch
know what.
clouds.
Yeah, I don't even know what a cloud feels like.
Probably like cotton candy.
Maybe I feel like they're cold, honestly.
Most likely. Yeah. We asking the real questions here. Okay. So if you had no pressures, Hakuna Matata, no expectations, what would you create first?
Music.
Music.
Yeah. I let, like I said earlier, like I let a lot of the outside views get to me. Even just with like what I'm supposed to be in life, you know, like I have these expectations for myself just placed on me from like parents and society of like what you should be doing. So like I tend to stray away from like my more creative side a lot of the times. But if I didn't have those worries, I think I would create like a lot more like music and just be me. I spend a lot more time focusing on that rather than. I'm not saying I don't like the architecture and stuff like that, but I think I just spend more time.
Would you say music is like your first passion?
Yes, for sure, absolutely. But like I said, because of society's like, oh, like you're not gonna make money doing that. You know, it's
That
like a lot of
part.
things just like drilled into your head as a kid. Like you have to be realistic. So I went to school for my realistic goal, and
I get that.
I just have my passions on the side. But if that didn't like that wasn't a thought in my head, I'd just be music all day, every day.
That's so real. It's like conditioning, and part of being an artist is rebelling against that conditioning because society is programmed to believe it's programmed to disconnect you.
Yeah, it's really is my passion. I like eat, sleep, breathe music. I love music so much. Um, it brings me peace. Honestly, I feel the most passionate when I'm doing that, and it sucks that like I have let those like outside views and like roles that society like placed on me get to me a lot. Because,
I mean, it's not easy. Like,
yeah.
it's really not.
Yeah. Because like everyone always says like, oh, it's a 1 in a million like chance for you to like really be successful off that.
Fuck them.
Yeah, I need to start
because they're the same people that are falling victim to that conditioning,
and they're miserable.
Exactly, and misery loves company.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, as an artist, you pushing. Not only are you pushing your own boundaries, but you're pushing their boundaries too. You're making them uncomfortable. It's like a mirror effect. Yeah, we spitting. I love it.
Exactly.
Okay, is there anything you want to say to your inner child as your 22 going on 23-year-old self?
Don't be afraid to speak up for yourself. Don't be afraid to be you and just feel. Allow yourself to feel and be happy. Like accept love. It's okay. It's okay to feel feelings. It's okay to like be upset. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be mad. Um, Vocalize.
Right.
Put down. It's really important because you wanting to like make someone else happy in that like moment is gonna like change everything like in the future. Like you might be doing this one thing this second, but it's going to change the course of like everything else.
Okay, guys, closing out. We got cut off a little bit, but again, I just want to restate how thankful I am for her being my first guest on my channel. Always believe in me. Great friend, great person, going places. And again, I can't wait for all the collabs coming up. And yeah, we signing off.
That shit good as fuck.
Damn.
Thank you. Okay. That whole bright as fuck.